Hi guys. Today I want to really get to the heart of what it takes to be healthy, to stop getting sick, and to enhance the quality of your life. About 90% of the time, diets don't work. You may lose some weight at first, but then it comes back and you have sort of this yo-yo effect. And there's a specific reason for that. It's because, I hate to say this, but dietetics has become very old world. It's not keeping up with the current science, and there's a lot of updating in the field that really needs to be done. And it's also rooted in the allopathic medical system, and it only focuses on one aspect of dieting, which is calories in and calories out. But allopathic medicine is atheist in nature, okay? It believes that you're just this bag of mostly unused and useless DNA that comes together by chance, and eventually everything breaks down and it can't repair itself, and you have to depend on big pharma to manage your symptoms. You live off Medicare and Medicaid and you die broke. And that's kind of the reality of the situation for a lot of people in the United States. And you know what? It's total and complete nonsense. It's nonsense. And here's the truth of the situation. Now, religion aside, I'm into holistic nutrition, okay, with a W, and that believes that the whole body works in concert with himself as one system, and when something goes wrong with that system, usually most chronic diseases, 99% probably, are deficiency diseases. So if something's missing from that body, that system breaks down, the rest of the system starts to break down. It believes that there's a creator, and you're a fractal of that creator. You're a electric, sentient being having a physical experience. I can't make that any clearer, and if you haven't figured that out by now, well, welcome to what the rest of the world is waking up to. The body has the ability, and it wants to fix itself. It's as above, so below. The planet will always fix itself. The planet will destroy us long before we will destroy it. Same with the body. It wants to fix itself. It's always trying to achieve homeostasis. So how do you do this? How do you get to a place where your life is changed? And that's what I'm all about. I'm about changing the entire lifestyle, the whole way of thinking of a person. It's the Holy Trinity. I grew up Catholic, and imagine, I don't really follow the Catholic practice at this point, but I remember I always had to go Father, Son, Holy Spirit. Okay? That's the Trinity, right? Father, mind, body, Son, Holy Spirit, Spirit, mind, body, spirit. That's the Trinity, okay? So that's kind of the root of what holistic nutrition and the entire holistic healthcare system itself is based on. Now, step one. This is the mind portion of it. You have to wake up to the nature of your power. You're a creator, and you have the power to create whatever you want for yourself. Living healthy and weight loss is merely a choice. It's that simple. You have to take your own life and your health into your own hands. Nobody can do that for you. You have to choose it with your own free will. You owe that to your children and your grandchildren. The man in the white coat throwing pills at you to help you with your problem just can't help us anymore. He doesn't know what he doesn't know. Now, step two is the body part of it. And there's a series of steps within that step on how to clean the body out from a holistic approach, and it targets systems of the body as a whole to promote the body to fix itself. You see, I personally don't cure anything. That's not what I do. I'm not any kind of doctor, but I know the body. I know how all the systems work together. I know what it takes to get all those systems working together. And that's due to my background in nutrition. I am an RDN. I'm a licensed dietitian, but what I actually do is I help you to fine tune your body so the body regains the ability to fix itself. Being healthy is really simple. All you have to do is choose to gain the knowledge on how to do that. It's really very simple. Now, first off, you have to supplement. It's mandatory. You have to ensure that you have every tool in the toolbox to get all systems go. Now, I don't buy into this whole supplements cause expensive urine, or if you eat the perfect diet, you don't have to supplement. Nonsense, complete nonsense. Who in the West, period, eats a perfect diet? What is a perfect diet? Okay, you have to supplement. And I don't even care if you get your supplements from someone else or you get them from me. It doesn't matter. I can work with you either way. As long as you're getting high-grade, good supplements from someone else, we can work that in. That's not a problem. But I can assure you that mine are well-researched. They're clean, pesticide-free, non-GMO, allergen-free. I try to leave out things like soy and wheat, gluten, and things like that will irritate the body. I also give vegan options whenever possible, and you're always going to get 15% off from me, because it's for me, I don't want it to be about the supplements. Supplements are a part of it, but for me, this is really about the lifestyle change. It's about helping people to change their life, to get better, and be a better person, and be a more person that's independent and can take care of themselves. And the first part of the program that I really want to focus on is the gut, and that's a major part of it, the gut, because Candida is a huge thing in the United States right now, and that's causing all kinds of problems. So if you have sinus infections, rhinitis, and things like that, quite often if you get sick and you constantly get infections there, and you get colon spasms and things like that, those are signs of Candida infection. Skin issues are a big sign as well. So we want to clean that out first. We want to make sure the body is supplemented first, all the nutrients are there to get the system to work as a whole, and then clean out the gut. So then once you start to clean out the gut, you remove all parasites, you remove all bad bacteria, and you rebuild the gut biome. Then at that point, you start to feel better, and the vibration of your body raises, and all areas of your life start improving. And a healthy body promotes a healthy mind. So in turn, a healthy mind promotes a healthy body. It kind of makes a feedback loop. And then you become more open to create other things for yourself, greater things for yourself. Now, one of the ways that I like to bring your body into fat-burning mode is with the ketogenic diet. Now, this is the kind of diet that goes against the principles of my foods that harm. If you've watched that video, and if you haven't, I definitely recommend you do. It's on the front of my webpage. But with proper supplementation of the free radicals that you're going to get from the oil that you'll be using, plus you will not be cooking any oil. That's where the danger really comes in with oil. You never want to cook with oils in a bottle. But we use those to stimulate the body into burning fat, because calories from carbohydrates make the body gain weight. Okay, because you get an insulin response. Insulin triggers cortisol, and cortisol puts your body into a fat storing mode. So what we want to do is we trim carbs down to a low level. Protein, we stay at a moderate to low level, and then we introduce lots of fats into the diet. And there is no mechanism in the body that triggers your body to store fat as fat. Okay? It doesn't happen. So what happens is, and it's a process to get into ketosis, and It's one of the most difficult diets to go through for the first few days, but once you're there, once your body switches over to that fat burning mode, it's really easy. You don't get the sugar highs and the sugar crashes anymore. Everything is smooth and consistent. Your body is turning fat into ketones and using them as fuel. And then after some time, when you're used to it, because for most people who are just starting this, they've never been in fat burning mode for many, many years. Some may have been athletes when they were younger, but as you get older, you have children, that kind of goes away. The stomach gets bigger, men start to get breasts, things like that. That's all because our body gets accustomed to carb burning mode. It's burning carbs constantly. So in this process, we start introducing good, healthy fats into the diet. Avocados are good if you like to eat avocados. If you're not a person that does avocados, there's other ways we can do it. Macadamia nuts are a good way. Eggs, I like eggs. They have some really good fats, some saturated fats, cholesterol, essential fatty acids, all those different things that are good for the body. And I like to eat salads with avocado oil. And even if you don't like avocados, the avocado oil is actually really tasty. You put a little salt on it. I do a spinach salad and I put some chicken in there so I get my protein. So it's a balance. Now, how you balance the ketogenic diet and get yourself into ketosis, but you have to be careful, because if you go in to ketosis the wrong way, you get something called the keto flu. And it's not really the flu. It doesn't feel like the flu, but it feels like you're dragging around 1,000-pound weight while your body's switching over. Because once you cut the carbs off and you start going just straight saturated fats, monounsaturated, polyunsaturated fats, all these good fats that you need. See, saturated fat is very improperly demonized. Your body needs saturated fat. It needs to have it. And the reason why is because when they studied trans fats, which are horrible, I want you to avoid trans fats at all costs. Very, very damaging to the body, causing inflammation, which leads to chronic diseases and things like that. So what I really want you to do is understand that when they did the studies on saturated fat, they linked in trans fats with that. So when the outcomes didn't come very good, they said, look, see, saturated fats are bad for you. Improperly demonized. Cholesterol, improperly demonized. Dietary cholesterol and fats do not tie into your cholesterol status medically. Okay, that's where the science has been completely flawed. So what we'll do is we'll do like a 1-to-1, 2-to-1, 3-to-1 type diet for ketosis, sometimes even a 5-to-1, depending on what's customized for you according to your goals and stuff like that. So basically it's what you have to look at a label, look at how many carbs or something. Now you want good carbs. You want like milk carbs, vegetable carbs, things like that. You can't be adding sugar or beer or things like that into the diet. And I can teach you how to customize this for you. I usually charge $60 for a one-time counseling session with me, but you get a lot of time with me. I assess you. We map out goals for you. I'll tell you exactly what supplements you'll need to get started and how to manage it on your own, how to get you into ketosis the right way. Or you could do, for $3.99, a program that is 10 weeks, and I coach you through the whole thing. I'll switch things up with you. I'll see you through the process of cleaning out the gut and managing your weight at a safe pace and all that stuff. So if you're interested in any of those, just send me an email at dietsciencerevolution@hotmail.com, or you can sign up through my website, or you can call me. My number's on the website as well. My website is dietsciencerevolution.com. So if you're ready to make this journey, I'm ready to guide you through it. So take care of yourself.